Hey, what's going on, y'all? It's your boy Frank Starfire, and this here's the Just to Be Frank podcast. I know. A little bit of space and time between each episode. Working on it, trust me, I am. But it's kind of difficult to do what I do here. Just, because nobody knows me, so it's hard to obtain guests in the way I kind of want to. But that's not your issue. That's my issue. Don't worry about it. But in the meantime, today on the show, of course, I got my boy Shaun Wallace, and we're going to talk a whole bunch of stuff, including, and not limited to, my amazing trip on shrooms. So stay tuned for that, because that's a humdinger of a tale. In the meantime, do me a favor, like, subscribe, share, do all the fun stuff that I need you to do, and let's keep it rolling, man. Appreciate y'all up for joining me, and here we go.
You know what's going on, man. I'm a little Frank Starfire. Nice to meet you. And I'm a simple guy, and I live my life by really simple means. You know what I mean? And, I live by simple mottos and credos and phrases and everything because it works for me. You know what I mean? Lately, I've adopted a new one.
Tell me, why are Knicks fans the best to date?
Knicks fans are the best to date because they're loyal, even in the darkest days. Even if you've never tasted that champagne of victory, they'll still be there.
You damn right we will. Fuck
nobody
that.
believes. Right. Nobody believes like a Knicks fan.
Where the fuck? We will stick with you no matter what. We love you.
Listen, no matter how toxic this relationship gets, it's never better than the last day. We will constantly. We love once we've made our commitment. It's set.
That's it. We're sticking with it.
I can't think of a better person to date than a Knicks fan.
Yeah, Knicks fan. Knicks fan. Hold on, let me fix my Joker. My Joker's my new partner. The show and shit. The Joker's my new partner. Salute, brother.
Whiskey, yes, sir.
That's what I'm drinking, baby.
I just mixed it.
I don't do that. This episode is sponsored by whiskey. Evan Williams, to be precise. And also
my favorite shit.
I'll tell you. And also Tommy Copper compression sleeves, the best compression sleeves on the market that are currently holding my arms together because the gym and almost 400 pounds of rock salt done fucked me up. So
listen, I had no idea Epsom salt. I should get a bag of Epsom salt. I had no
Dr.
idea.
Teals, man. Dr. Teals is the shit.
Yes.
I want all of you to sponsor me. That's why I'm shouting you all out.
Listen, I'm gonna come prepared next time, but it's right there.
Dr. Teals. No, I ain't gonna lie.
When we come back, we'll have our testimony.
You know what's funny?
But man, dude, I swear to God, I'll be limping into the tub. By the time I get out, I'm ready for another round. It's crazy.
You know what's funny? They have a Epsom salt bubble bath. Dr. Teals does. It's the same formula, but it's got the Epsom salt in it, but it makes a nice bubble bath. And fuck that. I'm like Snoop Dogg on the beginning of the Chronic. I want a bubble bath and chill. You know what I'm saying? I can't even lie. And it's funny because I think baths are gross. Like I think
baths are not gross. Baths are not gross.
It's you know what it is?
You have to shower first. If you shower first, the bath is beautiful.
Yeah, you know what it is? To me, it's like making human soup.
Yeah. When you just like coming home from work trying to hop into a bath, you nasty.
Yeah, like that's no. All right, is that the trick? Shower first. I'm gonna have to recommend.
Yeah, shower first. I don't know how thorough y'all showers are, but mine's are extreme. I hate doing them.
I can shower in 5 minutes, but I get it all done.
Are you kidding me?
Yeah,
it takes a half an hour easy.
Okay, see, I'm not. No, that's excessive. You're bugging.
I'm not bugging. It's like washing clothes, man. You got pre-wash, you got wash, then you got the after wash, then you got your scented wash.
I'm not doing all of them. I do all of that in 5 minutes. I'm fine.
5 minutes.
5 to 10 minutes. I
5
don't.
minutes.
I'm not lingering in the shower for no bloody reason. That's a water bill, man.
You gotta be kidding me. No. And my wife wonders why. My wife wonders why my skin is so pure and perfect.
Listen, let me tell you
She's
something.
like,
When I can afford to, when my money is making money for me and I ain't got to worry about paying bills and all that, then I won't worry about taking an hour-long shower. But for now,
I have 3 different soaps.
I don't know you anymore. What is this high sedity shit you are?
It's not. It's self-care. Yo, because I was just giving props to Kim Kardashian for once.
Okay,
I don't do it all. I don't do it often.
I don't do it often, but I give her some props.
But I can't be mad at her for this thing and this thing. Because she just gave or she got the kid, her first kid, Northwest. She gave her own skincare line already at 9.
Okay, that's
and
dope.
I said, you know what? I gotta give them props. I gotta give them props because they have made billions of dollars.
Yeah.
And generations of wealth.
Yeah.
No multiple opportunities within the family off good hygiene.
Yeah, pretty much. You know, I give Kim Kardashian credit for, I think she went and passed the bar, I believe. I'd have to Google that, fact check it. I'm not 100% sure. But I know she was trying to help. I know she helped Centoya Brown get off, and I know she's been trying to do a lot for prison, for prison reform to get, abused people or, victims out of prison who are wrongfully convicted or what have you. So I definitely give her props for that.
She does do that.
Or
you know what? Is the most important part is that she uses the resources that she has.
Right.
To work on getting people
right.
Out.
She's not
so
just
she's learning. She's actually learning law, learning how the court system works,
right?
And then in turn, knowing who to probably talk to, like who can figure this out,
right?
Because we got to get this person out.
Yeah, she uses
it's
her
very
celebrity.
Effective. It's very effective.
She uses her celebrity
it's
in that regard.
Education, she covers all bases.
Yeah,
and then she's got the job done. I can't be mad at her.
No,
and I wouldn't be. That's just there's a lot of hate. Like people call me a hater. People call me a hater. I've called myself a hater.
You can be a little bit of a hater.
I am a hater. I mean, but you know what? I'm trying to change.
Change is good.
So the way that I figure I would do that, just for all the haters out there, think positive. Think of what I'm saying? When you're thinking of somebody or something or whatever, lean towards the positive version of it. Leave the negative shit out.
It's okay.
Give
I
kudos.
feel that.
Give kudos.
I do, and I agree with that. But I also believe in calling motherfuckers out for dumb shit. And now, here's the thing. Lately, there's been this grand assault on what it is to make comedy, to be a comedian, to make to make people laugh, right? There's been an assault on comedy, according to some comedians, as far as being kind of constrained in what they can and can't say in the name of being funny. And if I'm being honest, I agree with the comedians on this point, because comedy is supposed to be quote unquote dangerous. Comedy is supposed to be the thing that gets people to think about things in a different perspective, from a different viewpoint. Comedy is important in society because it holds dumb shit to task. You know what I'm saying? And whether or not you individually find what was said funny or not is always subjective.
Yeah.
But if it's said in the name of comedy and it's meant to be funny, do you think comedy can be hurtful in that way?
unfortunately, there's people out there that you can't talk to, because that's all you're doing when you're doing comedy. You're talking to the people in front of you or your audience or whatever.
Right.
And there are some people out there that you just can't talk to because they're so easily offended.
Yeah. Didn't used to be
Now,
that way.
comedy within itself is an art.
Yeah.
It's an art. It's something you must practice, and so on and so forth. But so my brother-in-law Lazarus, he said something that really, really hit me. And it was like, if it's art, it's going to offend people.
Correct. I agree.
So you cannot, as a comedian, if you're going to be a comedian, if you're going to tell jokes, you can't be afraid to offend people in order to get what you wanted to say out.
That's correct.
Because at the end of the day, as a comedian, even more so than a rapper, you have to mean what you say and stand on what you say.
Correct.
And if it means that much to you, because at the end of the day, there's people out there that steal jokes, that will mimic what somebody that they're fond of and mimic that joke or whatever. But at the end of the day, you're putting your voice on it.
That's correct.
So you got to stand on it. But man, it's hard to do comedy today.
Let me tell you something. This is the God's honest truth. I'm going to try stand-up. I am going to try stand-up. Have
you seen my stand-up?
No.
What?
No, I haven't.
I have two stand-ups on YouTube, and I did 5 shows.
Okay.
Open
mics?
My first one was an open mic, and then the guy that ran the open mic had a
like a showcase.
He had a show. He had a set show like every Friday night, and he invited me.
Okay.
And he invited me, and so I got to do the other 4 shows at his show.
Oh, nice. See, that's dope.
I will say this: it was the best experience of my life.
I believe
it. Doing stand-up comedy is better than sex.
I believe it.
If it's done right.
I believe it. And it's funny because I've always been afraid to try stand-up. I've had a bunch of people say, yo, you should do stand-up. And I'm always like, nah, that's not really my lane. I don't want to do stand-up comedy. I'm not. And the real reason for that is I never wanted to feel like, because you know Lourdes Gonzalez. She's a stand-up comic. She used to go to Jack with us.
Really?
Yeah.
No, I have no idea who she is.
Well, okay. Either way, she's a good friend. She's a stand-up comic. She is a content creator. She's fucking amazing. She's fucking hilarious. And I never wanted to feel like I was like trading on her name in that way, or it's weird. I never wanted to like make her feel like I was doing something and trying to copy her or anything, because I have so much respect for her. She's the person that made me love stand-up comedy in the way I do. She inspired me. But I was always afraid to do it because
inspiration is a beautiful thing. Inspiration is a beautiful thing.
It is, man. But
it gives you, because you know what? Listen, I tell people all the time, you do not know what's going to happen tomorrow. You don't know what your life is going to do for you because you haven't seen it yet. But you have no idea what's coming for you. So any type of inspiration is perfect.
Yeah,
it's wonderful.
Because
now you're about to go on a journey, my brother.
She's amazing at stand-up comedy. She's one of the funniest people I've ever seen, and I love her shit.
I'm not that good. I wasn't that good.
Listen, I don't
And
think
I enjoyed it.
I don't
And I
think
enjoyed
I'm
it.
good. But what
I wasn't that good, and I enjoyed it.
But what I do think is that, and honestly, what inspired my want to do this was my latest trip on shrooms. And
you did what?
I took a shroom trip, and I'm gonna tell you something right now, dog. I don't want to tell you right here the story because
out. I'll curse you out.
Hold on. I don't want to tell you the story of what happened because it's part of my set. It's part of what inspired the set that I wrote.
Listen. The people that are going to be there probably ain't hearing this. So
this is probably true.
So you should feed everybody else, my brother. What you did shrooms? You know how fond I am of shrooms?
Yo, dog, I've done shrooms now 3 times. And this last time was by far the most incredible experience I've ever experienced. But, and this is kind of the crux of my 5-minute set funny bits here. So here's what happened. So I ate I got him in like a chocolate bar and I ate it. And we was, and you know how they always tell you, don't, if it feels like it's not working, don't eat more. Well, I broke the cardinal sin and took more. And wound up eating a whole bar of this stuff. And it tells you the whole bar is going to take it. It says on the package, the whole bar is going to take it somewhere to God mode. And boy, oh boy, did I go God mode. And I will tell you that, so I developed psychic abilities. I was in, yo, dog, I fucked a star. I had sex with a star, right? And then her boyfriend, the universe, busts in the door and was like, "You fucking my woman," and then raped me. So that wasn't fun. that wasn't fun. But I know I'm not gay because after getting dicked down by the universe, nobody else will ever measure up. So
yeah.
So if you ever do shrooms and you see a star trying to fuck, don't do it. Because a big beefy burly boyfriend, the fucking universe is gonna bust in.
He said, "I know I'm not gay."
Yo, it was the type of shit that made you question your shit for a second. Like, yo, universe, I don't know the protocol for this. Do I call you a day later? Do I wait 3 days? I don't know the protocol. I don't know how to feel about this. It wasn't fun. It was not fun. It wasn't fun.
Yeah, that works.
You know what I'm saying? So
it works. Now the trick is to memorize what it is that you're about to say. Because the cleaner you get it out, the better. That is good stuff. That's good stuff, bro.
I have written it out, but I'm trying to figure out how to make sure I tweak it. Because I'm supposed to do an open mic tomorrow night. So they were recording this on Thursday. I'm trying
over and over.
Yeah.
Before I did my sets, I was walking around the parking lot at work, and I would recite that shit to myself over and over and over and over.
Working on the timing.
Because you gotta, you don't worry about whether you're gonna get laughs or not. You want to tell your story.
Right.
So just get it out. You want to make sure that you get it out. Don't forget what you're about to say.
Right.
So you want to memorize it. Now, when you're on there, you're gonna feel it. You're gonna feel it and just have a conversation.
Yeah.
You had you know what I'm saying? You fed off of me, and then you just told you got it out because you started out you couldn't get it out.
Right.
But once I gave into you, you just got it all out.
And that's the essence of comedy. It's like, yo, if you can grasp the people and make them feel something, you've done it right. And ultimately, I think comedy is supposed to be controversial. It's supposed to be dangerous. It's supposed to be that shit that makes people feel a certain type of way. And whatever you do with that is up to you. But the truth is, you shouldn't hate a comedian because they made a joke at your expense. I look weird. So I naturally assume that people would make fun of that shit. You know what I'm saying? And I'm okay with that. I've become okay with that.
Weird. You don't look weird, but you're an interesting person. You look interesting. So when you come with an interesting story like I just did shrooms, they're there. They're gonna be in. They're gonna be in. So just tell your story.
I think comedy.
Listen, that's what's so great about it, bro.
Yeah.
So great about it. Because once you finally get it out and you tell your shit and you're able to get through the shit, because I had one where I couldn't get through it.
Yeah.
That was not it's either amazing or
you eat shit. You eat shit.
It's hard, bro.
And from what I understand from listening to comedians talk, because I listen to, like I said, Lourdes is an inspiration. I listen to Joe Rogan. I listen to Dave Chappelle. I listen to Taylor Tomlinson. I listen to fucking Whitney Cummings, Burt Kreischer, Tom Segura. I love fucking
my latest favorite comedian is Nate Bargatze.
Nate Bargatze. Yo, Nate Bargatze.
He's coming to Pittsburgh. My wife wants me to go see him. And I'm like, yo, because we know he's funny as shit.
Yo.
And I'm like, I don't know, yo.
Bargatze is hilarious. I love Chris Stefano. I think, I love, Kevin Hart, of course, Richard Pryor, Eddie Murphy. Like, those are the GOATs type shit. But Joey Diaz.
We talking stand up. That's a whole different ballgame.
Joey Diaz. Coco Diaz is one of the best stand-up comics I've ever heard in my life. Ari Shaffir is one of the best stand-up comics I've ever heard in my life.
Bill Burr is a goat.
Bill Burr. Norman.
He's a goat. I don't like the goat. I don't like the goat stuff. I don't like the goat stuff.
I love the goat stuff.
But you have to put Bill Burr on the same level.
Yeah.
As Dave Chappelle.
Yes.
Chris Rock.
I agree.
He's up there, dude.
He's Jamie Foxx.
Up there.
Look.
Jamie Foxx is not a great comedian.
He was a great stand-up comic. He just didn't do it enough. I don't think he did it enough.
Jamie Foxx is talented. Jamie Foxx is one of the most my bad. Jamie Foxx is the most talented Negro in Hollywood.
I agree.
Hands down. He can do stand-up. He's good at stand-up, but
I think he could have done more.
Better.
I agree. I think if he'd have done more, if his body of work was a little larger. Are you on Instagram Live? I would love
to see him do a stand-up show right now.
Are you on Instagram Live or anything right now?
No, I'm not.
Okay, I was making sure. I'd have joined real quick. But it's funny because there's so many great comedians out there. Ron White is hilarious. Joe, like I said, Joe Diaz, Bill Burr. I remember going to work in Jersey, and we used to rob my man Doug Carvecchi. Shout out to the homie Doug Carvecchi and his sister Emily. And we used to listen to the Blue Collar Comedy Tour on Sirius XM Radio, and that was like Jeff Foxworthy, rather. I was like Jeff Foxworthy, Larry the Cable Guy, and Ron White. And them dudes are fucking comedy gold, man. That shit was fucking hilarious. There's so much good comedy out there, and if you take the time to actually just love the comedy as opposed to trying to be offended by it, because everybody's all offended by everything lately.
That's what I'm. This is what I'm saying. Everybody that you name does not care about those that get offended.
That's right. They do comedy for comedy's sake, and they say, fuck that. And again, there's so...
Stop cursing. We are going on YouTube.
Right.
You don't want to offend. You don't want to offend.
Too bad. Because the truth of the matter is,
you don't want to offend the websites.
Hold on. Number one, I don't have enough fans to offend anybody. Number two, your cancellation only works on me if I care about your cancellation. I don't. You know what I'm saying? Like, the truth of the matter is, I'm a fairly open book. I don't hide who I am.
I expect you to be that way on stage.
Right. You know what I'm saying? And I don't have much.
I expect you to be that way on stage.
Yo, dog, I'm doing it.
Well,
because I'm so.
That better be the first words that come out of your mouth.
Because it's funny. I have a 7-minute set that I wrote, and there's 3 distinct stories within it. And I say at the very beginning, no, look, I'm not sure how to write a joke yet.
No. Don't explain yourself.
Don't explain yourself.
Just go into your material.
Okay.
Don't explain yourself, because that means that's giving everybody the ability to judge you.
True.
You're judging yourself, so they're gonna judge you. Yeah. Just come out with your shit. I just did shrooms yesterday. Yeah, they're in. They're in. If you try to explain yourself, you're gonna push everybody away from you, because they're gonna be like, "Oh God, what the fuck is he about to say?" Yeah. So unless you're ready to go that far, because you gotta go far.
Because then you have to bring him back.
Be like, "Yo, I don't want to offend nobody, but I fucked
no.
I fucked Jada Pinkett yesterday, and Will Smith was in the side.
No, the beginning of my set, the beginning of the set that I wrote, I merely say, I'm not sure if I know how to write a joke, but I do know how to tell a funny story. So here's mine. So here's mine. And go from there.
All right.
You know,
I like that. I like that.
It's because I'm being honest. Like, yo, I don't know if I know how to write a joke, but I know how to tell a funny story. So enjoy this shit, because take the ride with me. You're gonna love it. And that's kind of the approach that I'm having with it. Like,
you should do that. You should do that after you start. Like start and be like, oh, wait. I don't really know how to tell jokes, but I know how to tell a story. All right, now
deal with me, roll with me, just ride with me. You know what I'm saying? If you go the path with me, just visualize and see it with me. You're gonna have a great time. But
you gotta be. But see, that's the thing, is that comedy is about confidence.
Yeah.
And those lights are on you. Yeah. And I'm telling you, dude, it's so fucking cool. Because you know what? At the end of the day, you the one with the mic.
Yeah.
So you the one that's talking right now.
Yeah.
So as long as you are interesting, you're gonna garner everyone's ears. Now, if you get to the point, like to the way we're talking about people, like you have one of those people in your audience that is fucking offended or easily offended, the people that I don't fucking talk to, and I know a lot of them, and they're mostly female.
Because most of the ones I know tend to be female or male. It's kind of balanced, and I don't talk to them.
No, it's either or. Which one is it more of?
Because I had one tell me that I was a moron because I, much like many other people, feel that trans athletes should not be able to compete against female athletes.
We're gonna do that. We're gonna do another segment because I'm ready.
We can talk about it right fucking now. We can segue into that because
there's no discussion. There's no discussion at the end of the day. It is sport. It is not life.
Right.
You can't pretend to be something that you're not in sport, because this is an exhibition or this is a competition, and you cannot compete pretending to be something that you're not.
Well,
I don't care if you want to be who you are in the bedroom. Right. I don't care if you want to be who you are in your relationship. I don't care who you want to be when you're out freely running the world. But when you are in a sport and you are competing with other people, you need to be on fair ground.
That's exactly what I feel. I feel exactly the same way when it comes to sport. Everything else, I don't give a frick about. I don't care. None of that matters. I like, yo, be who you are. I will respect you and love you for who the fuck you are. I don't care. But when it comes to competition and sport, that's something else entirely, because automatically you have an unfair advantage. You have an unfair advantage.
Absolutely, because the dude that is swimming with women is dominating.
Leah Thomas.
Dominating against men. Guess what? He's not even on the spectrum.
Right. He's not even
on the spectrum. He can go to the Olympics against women.
Right.
Against females. Excuse me. Let's call it what it is. Either you're a male or you're a female. And if that's a male swimming against females, it's different.
Right.
I don't care how you slice it. I don't care what testosterone you take.
Right.
You can't
or estrogen in this case.
That much.
Estrogen in this case. It would be
cheating.
Right.
You're cheating.
Right. And look, I'm gonna be dead honest with you. I know that I suffer from low testosterone. So I know how that fucking feels to have your hormone levels off.
Say that again?
I suffer from low testosterone. I suffer from low T. I have to take testosterone supplements to supplement my testosterone output. Fuck it. Is what it is. So
I want to get my testosterone levels up. I'm not gonna hold
it. You know what it is? You can take vitamins, which is what I do, but I also eat cherries. I eat a lot of sardines and salmon. I eat a lot of pomegranate. I drink a lot of pomegranate juice. There are natural things that help supplement your testosterone levels, but there's also vitamins that you can take. Or there's also actual TRT, which is testosterone replacement therapy, which many men are on. Joe Rogan is on it. He's spoken about it. You can get it from a doctor. It comes as a cream that you rub on and all that type of shit. You know, there's different ways to do it. And it affects men, you know, as you get older, it does affect men. And this is something that, unfortunately, you know, it is a thing. It leads to less ability or less desire to have sex. It can lead to erectile dysfunction. It can lead to all sorts of shit. So if you're having these problems, I suggest speaking with a physician and finding out what your levels are, and then seeing what you can do to supplement those levels, or, you know, get it taken care of, because there are
I'm working out.
Yeah. But you know what's funny? Since I started taking my testosterone boosters, I work out so much more. I work out better. Like, I literally go to the gym every day. You know what I'm saying? I go to the gym every day.
This is why I'm not going to therapy, because my wife was like, yo, you need to come to therapy with me. And I'm like, I'm not going to therapy. I don't need therapy.
You probably do need therapy. There's nothing wrong with therapy.
I don't need therapy, because I knew already when I said I need to get my T levels up, I need to work out.
You do. But
and when I do work out and I work out well, I feel completely different. Like, cause like, so boom. Next month is my month of discipline.
Right. Fasting, all that type of shit.
It's working out every day. I'm not working out every day, but I'm working out Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday.
Okay.
Take off Saturday and Sunday. Hopefully I can do like basketball on the weekends or whatever.
So are you going to the gym, or are you just working out at home?
It's working out every day. No, I go to LA Fitness.
Okay.
I'm working out every day. I'm I'm on a strict diet of fruits and like chicken salads. That's what I've come to. That's what I've come to the conclusion with. I can manage that diet where I'm not asking for. I'm not worried about what I'm going to eat. I know exactly what I'm going to eat every single day. I'm going to eat this, and this. I'm not going to overconsume. Listen, hold on. I'm not going to overconsume. So this is my diet. Now, so I've got working out consistently, my diet consistently. I said I wasn't going to ejaculate because I wasn't going to have sex, but
good luck.
Because the reason why I wasn't going to have sex is because I'm trying to make a baby. So I just found out that I don't have to do that. But that's neither here nor there. But I was ready for it. I was ready for it. This is my month of discipline. Hold on.
Is your wife pregnant?
Hold on. Huh?
Is your wife pregnant?
No, I'm trying to get her pregnant.
Low testosterone could also affect that.
You're right. You're right.
Same.
So this is why I'm going this. So I was going to put no sex in there, no ejaculation, which means no masturbation.
Right.
I was going to chill for a whole month on sex, but I found out that I don't have to do that so soon.
Okay.
But,
yeah.
So it'll actually be separate from my month of discipline. So, I'm not overdoing it. But
okay.
So we got the diet, the strict diet, working out constantly, and damn, I was gonna do no weed. I smoke a lot of weed.
I do too.
But I realized that no.
All right, no. So I'll tell you what. I'll try and help you with that when we come back. We'll be right back on the Just to Be Frank podcast. All right,
you did this,
huh?
You did this.
Yeah, I did this.
I seen. Well, damn, I can't remember if the recording part was there because I was rolling an Easy Wider.
Right, I remember that, and I don't know. Like it's all good, but.
Yes, I rolled an Easy Wider. You seem to have a problem with Easy Wider. I don't know why. Like you're not from the early 1980s.
Because we can do better than that now.
No, we can't. Life is better. Life is better in the past. The more we live in the past, like we did in the past, the better off we'll be in the future. The more we keep trying to adjust shit, is when shit goes left. I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
All right.
Sorry.
So no,
I'm on a strict. So hold on. Like I said, I'm on a strict diet where I'm eating watermelon I'm eating watermelon after I smoke weed, and I will eat chicken salad.
You're just being extra black. Is that what we're doing? No, listen, like I was saying, like your diet should consist of, in the mornings, you should eat like heavy proteins like steak or chicken to break your fast. And then around midday, you should eat something like that so your body has a chance to digest it throughout the day. And then you should probably, if nothing else, you could eat like a pancake or waffles or whatever at night. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I totally support breakfast for dinner.
Breakfast for dinner is amazing.
Yes.
Because that's when
our whole
because then your body has a chance to digest it throughout the day. Because if you think about it, after you eat a steak, you're kind of sluggish a little bit. You need to break it down, and that takes a while to digest. Your body takes a while to digest meat like that. Yeah. And then we were talking about I was talking about factory farming and how bad it is for our diet, because it not only gives us bad meat, but it also aids in our levels of anxiety and depression based on the fact that these mammals are secreting hormones that affect us. And I don't care how much homogenizing and pasteurizing and all that you do to something, it's still present within the meat because it's in the blood, and we still consume the blood. So if we wonder why our anxiety levels are so high, it's because of factory farming, because that mammal is seeing its friends being slaughtered. And just because we don't speak their language doesn't mean they don't communicate and they don't have family units. They raise kids, they do all that. So you can't say that this animal is just that. It's more than that. It's an actual living, breathing being that feels. So when you take that idea into account, you recognize that eating an animal that's producing hormones that aids in anxiety levels is going to raise your anxiety levels because you are what you eat. Science.
My only opposition to that is that we don't have the ability to consume each other.
No, because consuming
we have not, so we don't know, like, you know what fear feels like,
right?
And like, you know what I'm saying, like I don't know, I never killed nobody, so I don't know how honest or truthful I could be, or experienced I could be at this. But if you instilled that level of fear, like what's that fucking movie? Sorry. What's that movie? A House of a Thousand Corpses. Right. You ever seen that?
Yes.
So now each one of them that were like in their custody had extreme levels of fear, right? Yeah. So now if people consumed people like that and they got sick, I'll be like, I can understand everything that you're saying. But because you're so fucking smart and you make me feel so stupid that
well,
I hate to concede to you. We kind of disagree on it, but
I'll tell you what.
I can't even refute it because it sounds like it makes sense. But
first of all,
the fact that I don't know what the fear of those that I consume has anything to do with me. But
well, think about it like this. Fear is based on a hormone that you secrete from your adrenal gland. I believe it's cortisol, but I might be wrong. All mammals produce this hormone. So we know cows are a mammal. So if we look at that and think about it, we eat steak, we eat chops, we eat chopped meat, we all eat all that from a cow. If a cow is afraid when it dies, then it's going to release that hormone throughout its bloodstream. When we consume the meat, we will consume that same hormone. And, I don't know if cooking something burns off hormones. I don't know that. But what I do know is that if we look at the factory farming industry and look at the levels of anxiety throughout our country, there's a direct correlation between the two. I think hunting is probably the safest way to obtain meat, because when you hunt, your animal doesn't get the chance to release that hormone, because if you're good at it, it's one shot, one kill. So
facts.
So it's all about what you think is most healthy. And I think that hunting provides the healthiest version of meat, because those animals are wild. Literally, they're in the wild, they're grazing naturally, they're doing everything they naturally would, and then you get to consume them from their natural state.
Yeah, and a lot of people don't. You know what, you're making sense. A lot of people don't like to eat meat that they've killed that sat for a while.
Right.
Like, they like to get straight to it.
Right. But if you hunt something, you got a year's worth. If you hunt a deer, you pretty much have a year's worth of meat from that deer. So if you look at it economically, it's also great for that. Because if you hunt, you bag 2 deer a year, you've pretty much got a year's worth of meat in one joint, just one sitting. Whereas you have to go to the supermarket every other week or so, or every week or so, to buy meat. that may be tainted with hormones and other things that you may not want to consume.
Okay, I'm willing to agree with you on that. I want to know if you agree with me on this. Would 50 Cent win a versus against Lil Wayne? Since you're a hip hop aficionado, and
To me, yes. I think
wow.
you would, because I think Get Rich or Die Trying is a better album than anything Lil Wayne has ever put out. And I'm not taking anything away from Lil Wayne as an artist or as an amazing lyricist or an MC. I just think that Get Rich or Die Trying is such a classic that it would stomp out anything you put up against it. From beginning to end, that one album cements 50 Cent as one of the greatest MCs of all time. And to be fair, I am not the biggest 50 Cent fan. But I will concede that Get Rich or Die Trying is definitely a classic. The Massacre is a classic. I'm not so sold.
I'm listening to you.
I'm not so sold on Lil Wayne as an artist but I can concede that Lil Wayne is nice with the lyrics. He's nice with the fucking rhyme scheme. Like, Lil Wayne is an MC. No question. He's nice. I'm not saying he's not. But I personally think Get Rich or Die Trying is a better body of work than anything 50 Cent, Lil Wayne has ever put out.
All right. Allow me to retort.
Sure.
All right. Get Rich or Die Trying is a damn good album.
Yes.
Like, a really good album. There's a lot of joints on there. I thoroughly enjoyed the album. I like Heat, Many Men, Patiently Waiting. There's several joints on there. Wankster. There's several joints on there. Like a lot of those joints in the clubs. A lot of joints on there. I get it. But that's one album. It's one album. And for some strange reason, from what I've collected, because there's been several debates about this. And unfortunately, everyone that I've heard of that I've watched on YouTube debate this, because that's where most of my content consumption comes from, they're from New Yorkers. And they seem to have some type of favoritism to 50 Cent. And the first thing they say is Get Rich or Die Trying.
Because it is virtually a perfect album.
Let's chill. Let's chill.
I'm just saying.
Let's chill. Let's chill. Get Rich or Die Trying is a damn good album. You can put that up against many albums.
It's like The Chronic. It's a perfect album. It's like All Eyes on Me.
I will not refute that. But here's where the argument falls for me. It's because everyone keeps talking about Get Rich or Die Trying, and at the end of the day, y'all are making it an overrated album because it's not that good. You're talking about going up against somebody with a series of albums that can compete with that album.
I can't.
And that's and hold on. I did not say anything. I did not say anything. 3. I let you go. I did not say anything about you and Get Rich or Die Trying. You said Get Rich or Die Trying. He don't have one of those, right?
It's not that he doesn't have one of those.
He don't have one of those.
It's not that he doesn't have one of those.
So you think that he will beat Lil Wayne in a versus?
Yes.
Dwayne Carter has a series of albums that competes with Get Rich or Die Trying.
I don't agree.
The Carter series within itself can compete with Get Rich or Die Trying. Because at the end of the day, we're not talking about who had a better album. We're talking about song versus song. Who will have the better collection?
All right. So
whose tracks are better?
All
so
right,
you're gonna pick through. You're gonna pick through Get Rich or Die Trying.
Hold on.
I'm gonna pick through Carter 1. I'm gonna pick through Carter 2. I'm gonna pick through Carter 3.
Right.
And then I'm gonna pick through Carter 4. And then I'm gonna pick through Carter 5. Just to cancel out Get Rich or Die Trying.
But this is the point. You're making my
you
point
can't
for me.
Be serious.
You're making my point for me. You're making my point for me.
That 50 Cent can beat Lil Wayne in a versus.
You're making my point for me because you have to use 5 albums to overtake one.
I don't have to use 5 albums.
You do because not every cut on every Lil Wayne's Carter series is as dope as the 21 tracks or whatever on Get Rich or Die Trying.
Bro, you can't put you can't see this is the problem that I have with the Get Rich or Die Trying thing. You can't put stipulations on this.
I'm not.
You're just going to have to go.
Not.
You're going to have to go with your Get Rich or Die Trying stuff.
You
got to go with your just Get Rich or Die Trying stuff. Then you're probably going to go to Massacre. You're probably going to Massacre, right? You're probably going to Massacre. And then after that, you have nothing to go off of.
Hold on.
You're going to Curtis?
The unit album. Hold on. I'm saying that you have to go through 5 albums to equate what 50
because
people,
you
one
can.
album.
Because
that's what I'm saying.
No. I don't have to. I'm saying that I can because you can just take him out on Carter 2. On Carter 2 alone, you can take 50 Cent out.
All right.
Because you're not. Listen. You're talking about hits. Either you're talking about pulling out the hits, or you're talking about pulling off songs that you like.
All right. So to be fair, I can say I have never listened to every one of the Carter joints. I can say, because they didn't appeal to me, I can say that I have listened to Get Rich or Die Trying thousands of times. So, that right there should tell you where I'm at with that argument. I don't identify with Lil Wayne in the same way a lot of people do, but I do identify with 50 Cent. I do.
Are you done? Are you done? You got more?
I think I am because 50 Cent is better than Lil Wayne.
Here's where you fall. Here's where you fall flat on your face. Here's where you fall flat on your face. You're from New York.
So what? So what?
You're from New York. The world is a lot bigger than New York.
Skills is skills. I
don't know. So the only thing is that everybody that has been asked so far, are from New York. So a lot of people have been saying they'll choose 50 Cent, but you're not gonna get too many people to go against Lil Wayne all across the country, bro.
No, you're not.
When you start going down into the South, you're not gonna hear a lot of 50 Cent. When you go over to the West Coast, it might get a little neutral. But I'm saying, you specifically from New York, your argument is kind of, because I'm out of touch. I'm not really.
You're from New York too.
I'm from New York. But I've listened to a lot of South shit and I listen to a lot of New York shit. And I'm telling you, it's not the same. Like, when people listen to UGK, they don't hear them the same way they hear Jay-Z.
You're right. I agree with that 100% because I can't. Because our experiences the life experience is different. So I hear Jay-Z in a different fashion than what I hear.
Do you think people in New Orleans will say, nah, 50 Cent can compete against Lil Wayne? I said the word compete.
No.
Not win. He can't compete against Lil Wayne, bro.
But that's like saying that's akin to saying that it's basically you're saying that it's akin to where you're from. Because
No,
I'm from New York, I'm more inclined to listen to 50 Cent, whereas if I'm from New Orleans,
Can
I'm
you
more
step
inclined to
outside
listen
of
to Lil
yourself
Wayne.
for a second? Can you step outside of yourself for a second and really equate whether 50 Cent can hit for hit?
Yes.
I'm not talking about songs that you like.
Hits for hit.
I'm talking hits for hit. Because many men is not like Many Men is like a signature song.
Many Men in the Club
is a signature song.
You know, Heat, Wankster,
Heat,
all these songs.
Heat is not touching the radar, bro. He made a video for Heat. Did he make a video for every one of them songs? No, he didn't make a video for every one of them songs. He made it on Massacre.
4 songs from that one album. Those 4 songs.
No. PIMP is not
anything Lil Wayne has ever put out.
Is not standing.
It will compete with anything Lil Wayne has ever put out.
Stop that.
I'm being honest.
Don't overrate this album.
I'm not overrating the album.
Will not stand 2 seconds against Lil Wayne. Wankster will not stand 2 seconds against Lil Wayne.
I think you're wrong.
I'm not wrong, bro. These songs
you're wrong.
Not that great. You're calling these songs great. What song? Massacre is my shit. What's the shit? The Love Story of Baltimore or some shit like that?
A Baltimore Love Story.
Great fucking song. You mean to tell me Lil Wayne can't find something out of his archive? I didn't say Get Rich or Die Trying versus the Carter series. I didn't say that.
No, what I said was no, you didn't. What I said was Get Rich or Die Trying.
You can go to the Dedication series. You can go to the No Feelings series. You can go to Sorry I Can't Wait. You can go to all of his features. All these things. Are you trying to tell me that PIMP, songs like PIMP, will outlast something by Lil Wayne? A dude that has hundreds of hits. Hundreds of hits.
Does he really?
No.
He's got hundreds of hits. I'm sorry. Because I can name you maybe 5 Lil Wayne songs.
You're out of your mind. I
can name you maybe 5 Lil Wayne songs. And I'm not taking anything away from his abilities or skill. What I'm saying is,
yes, you are.
No, I'm not. What I'm saying
you're not acknowledging it.
What I'm saying is, in the lexicon of hip hop, in the grand scheme of the what you would say is cultural impact. 50 Cent is
lyrically, you lyrically think 50 Cent can pull something out better than the Carter 2?
Yes. Lyrically?
Shut up.
Okay. Lyrically, hold on. Let me say this. I'll say it like this. Hold on. Let me say it like this.
50 Cent does not have one lyrical bar in him.
Let me say it like this.
Hold
on. I think Lil Wayne is a better lyricist than 50 Cent.
No, a superior lyricist than 50 Cent. Superior. Like you can't even spit bars compared to that man. Are you serious?
I think Lil Wayne.
You're not.
I think Lil Wayne is a better lyricist than 50 Cent. That's as best as
100%. Like 100% to 0.
No.
50 Cent has no bars. No bars compared to Lil Wayne.
But you gotta remember.
No bars. And you are a hip hop man. You're a hip hop man. We're not talking beats. We're not talking hooks. We're talking bars. Because you like Jadakiss and you like Styles P and you like Chic, which are bar people. You're a bar man. You're a bar man
all day.
You can't tell me that 50 Cent, any of 50 Cent songs, can lyrically stand up against Lil Wayne. No matter which way he decides to go.
You're right.
You can't decide which way he goes.
You're right. I can't say that. And I won't say that. But what I will say is 50 Cent's cultural impact is bigger than Lil Wayne's.
Shut up. No, he created Pop Smoke.
Who?
50 Cent created Pop Smoke.
Okay, I don't know who that is. I don't care.
Exactly. He's Pop Smoke.
But Eminem created 50 Cent.
Lil Wayne has created Young Thug.
Who?
Future.
Who?
What?
Who?
The culture, the people that affect the culture today, these are the people that Lil Wayne influences.
That's fair, but I don't listen to Future
50
or
Cent has
Young
not
Thug. I
influenced
think they're both
anybody.
trash.
He
I
can't
think
even
Young Thug
influence
and
his own
Future are both
team. He
trash.
can't even influence his own team.
I
His own
think Young
team is
Thug and Future are both trash. Give me somebody else.
Like I said,
The best
you
Lil
are
Wayne
from
gave
New
us is
York.
Nicki
You have to step
Minaj
outside of
and
that.
Drake.
No one else would agree with
and
you.
I'm even iffy on Drake. I think Drake is trash. So
Drake has more bars than 50 Cent. 50 Cent can't battle Drake.
Drake doesn't write his own bars. That don't count.
Shut up. All right, fine. Whatever.
Just say it. Drake don't write his own bars.
He's not a part of this. He's not a part of it.
He's not. We're not going to say that.
Wait a minute. So because Gilly the Kid wrote some bars for Lil Wayne, he's done.
No, I'll give, because Gilly the Kid is nice. Number one,
which is it's fine.
So this is
it was
what
like
I'm
one
saying.
album. He wrote
50 Cent wrote all his bars.
He wrote 500 Degrees. He did some joints on 500 Degrees.
I guess
he's excluded from everything.
All I'm saying is, I think that culturally, to the lexicon of hip hop, Lil Wayne is less important than 50 Cent. I do. And again, and to be fair, I am not the biggest 50 Cent fan.
You must be.
I'm not.
You must be. You're holding.
I'm not.
You're holding Get Rich or Die Trying.
Because I
really
understand.
high.
Because I know what a classic album is. Get Rich or Die Trying.
I didn't say anything about Carter 4.
Get Rich or Die Trying.
I said Carter 2. Carter 2.
Nope. Get Rich or Die Trying. Get Rich or Die Trying is a classic
stands up against the Carter 2.
Get Rich or Die Trying is a classic album. In the same vein as the Marshall Mathers LP, in the same way as Nocturnal from Hell to Skelter.
If I put Carter 2 up against Get Rich or Die Trying, I guarantee you will find way more interesting
I will dispute that
way more interesting bars than you will find in Get Rich or Die Trying. You're overrating that album. It's sold a lot.
Get Rich or Die Trying is one of the greatest albums of hip hop history.
Shut up! It's not.
I'm serious.
What? Wait.
I say, and again, I'm reluctant to say it.
No. We're gonna do this right now. I want to see. We're gonna do this right now.
Yeah, we are.
Hold on. Get. Here we go. It comes right up. All right. What up, gangster? What up, gangster? What up, blood? What up, cuz? What up, gangster?
Listen,
I will. There's bars on that. There's bars on that. I'm not even gonna argue.
I'm gonna tell you what.
Then we got patiently waiting.
Right.
Which 50 Cent to me falls victim to the thing that
Eminem.
The thing that hurts him the most is he tries to sound smart.
But hold on, because not for nothing, because of 50 Cent, we also got The Game. And The Game is one of my favorite MCs of all time.
The Game is trash. So
you are bugging. You are bugging. The documentary is 5 times platinum. The documentary is diamond. The documentary is diamond. The documentary is diamond.
Is what?
The documentary is diamond.
In what world?
In this world, the documentary is diamond.
No, you don't care about album sales.
Yes, I do.
Album sales. No, you don't.
Yes, I do.
No, you don't. One of the last arguments
the documentary is one of my favorite albums of all time. The documentary is one of my favorite albums of all time.
No, the documentary is a great album, but don't talk to me about sales.
I'm just saying it's a classic album. It's a diamond album. It's one of the only diamond albums in hip hop. It's one of the only diamond albums in hip hop. The other being the Marshall Mathers LP and All Eyes on Me. That's great company to be in.
And Outkast, stop playing.
I don't think Equemini is a diamond album.
No, yes, the Love Below is
Love Below.
15,
all right, I'll give you that. But think about that. Lil Wayne is nowhere near.
Hold on. So we got Many Men.
Yep.
In the Club.
Yep.
What's High All the Time?
Because I'm high all the time.
the bullshit.
Shut
I
up.
get
Exactly.
high all the
Stop.
time.
No. It sounds like an album.
Give me
filler.
some Joe
All right.
Purple Haze and
Heat.
some chocolate.
Heat.
Give me a
Heat.
Dutch in the lighter, I'll spark shit.
Yeah, album filler. That's not no fucking.
I don't give a fuck. That's a dope record.
Heat. No. They need none. They need to carry. They need to carry the same weight as the other one.
To me, I
They need
ride
to
by
carry
and
the
blow your
same weight as
brains
the other
out.
one.
There's no
Now we got
time.
how? No, we got heat. Heat is dope. What if I can't?
If I can't do it, homie, it can't be done.
Okay,
I'm gonna let the champagne bottle pop. I'm gonna take
Bloodhound? Bloodhound featuring Young Buck. Back down is my shit. PIMP is trash.
No,
trash.
It's not. I mean, all right, depending.
Trash.
I'll give you that.
Trash.
I give you that one.
Trash.
Like record,
really
kinda,
like my style is.
I know you like my style. I know you like my style.
Poor Little Rich. What's that? I don't even know what that song is. I skip that. I go through that. Not nothing I need to hear. So we got three songs that are bad, and you sitting there calling it a classic. 21 Questions.
You're bugging. That's got Nate Dogg on it. That automatically makes it a classic.
Yeah, one of Nate Dogg's worst jobs.
You're bugging the
one of Nate Dogg's worst jobs. One of Nate Dogg's worst. This is not hold up to Nate Dogg level.
Listen, let me tell you something. Nate Dogg.
Don't push me. Don't push me. Don't push me. Dope.
That's a dope record.
Dope record. Gotta make it to heaven.
Gotta make it to heaven for going through hell. I gotta make it to heaven. I hope I make it to heaven. I gotta make it to heaven.
So we got 19 songs. 1, 2, 3. So that's 16 songs. 16 songs. 4 of them are trash.
You're bugging.
You got Wankster, You Not Like Me, Life on the Line. Those are bonus tracks. All 3 from mixtapes and all fire. All fire. Actually, those 3 songs are better than the whole album. But you got 6. My bad. I didn't. I left out the intro.
The Carter 2's track list.
15 songs. 15 songs. Yes. Please go to Carter 2. The Carter 2.
Let's see what its track list is, because.
Yeah, good. No, just go. We'll walk down the line.
Okay, so you got The Mob, Fly In, Money on My Mind.
Hold on. You don't know none of these songs.
Nope. Money on My Mind, Fireman, Mo Fire, On the Block, Best Rapper Alive, Lock and Load feature Corrupt, Oh No, Grown Man, On the Block, Hit 'Em Up, Carter 2, Hustler Music, Receipt, Shooter featuring Robin Thicke, Wheezy Baby featuring Nicki Jean, On the Block 3, I'm a D-Boy featuring Birdman, Feel Me, Get Over featuring Nicki Jean, and Fly Out. I don't know one of these records.
Because you don't listen to hip-hop.
No, I don't listen to Lil Wayne.
You listen to New York shit.
No, I don't listen to Lil Wayne.
That's your problem right there. You don't listen to Lil Wayne. What's wrong with you? You do not listen. Listen. The Mob. Hold on. The Mob, Fly In, Money on My Mind, Fireman. These are 4 lyrical assaults. I suggest you go listen to them.
Okay, I will.
Best Rapper Alive is probably better than any song on.
I will go and do you a favor and listen to this album.
Hustler Music.
Hold on. I'm going to go to Carter 3.
It's a New York
Carter 3.
Huh?
I'm going to go to Carter 3. 3-peat, Mr. Carter featuring Jay-Z and Millie. Get Money featuring T-Pain. Comfortable featuring
Got Money.
Dr. Carter.
Comfortable.
Home. Tie My Hands. Miss Officer. Let the Beat Build. Shoot Me Down. Lollipop. La La. Playing with Fire.
Monsters. All down the line, dude.
Lollipop,
all down the line.
Kanye and Sonic Major. Prostitute 2. Action. Rip It. I'm Me. Gossip. Kush. Love. Okay, I know Kush. Love Me or Hate Me. Talking about it. Pussy Monster. Now, I do love Kush. That's one of my favorite records.
Yeah. That's all for me.
I'm on that good Kush and alcohol. I like that shit.
No. See, that's not Kush. That's not Kush.
Is that not it?
Love Me. That's Love Me featuring Drake and Future. That's I'm not a
there
human
you
being
go.
too. You
all right.
My God,
so what I'm gonna do is
you got a lot of homework to do.
Yeah, I do. So what I'm gonna do is here's what I'm gonna do. So when we record next week, I'm off next Thursday, so we'll record next week. What we'll do is I will go and I will listen to all these Lil Wayne music records, and I will come back. And I will come back and I will give you my synopsis of Lil Wayne's catalog. And I will say if it's good, I will say it. If it's not, I'm gonna say it. But we're gonna talk about it.
Cool. And as a rebuttal, I'll go listen to the King's Disease series.
Yeah, you should do that. You should definitely do that.
I'll listen to the King's Disease series.
How dare you?
Just and we can talk about that in private. We're gonna talk about King's Disease.
But listen, we're gonna set that up for the next episode, and we'll come back and we'll film that, we'll record that, we'll talk about it. In the meantime, thank y'all so much for joining us as ever. This has been the Just to Be Frank podcast for the homie Shaun Wallace. I am, of course, your boy Frank Starfire. Thank y'all for joining us as ever. Do me all the favors, like, subscribe, share, do all that fun stuff, and come back with us. And we'll see you next time here on the Just to Be Frank podcast, baby. One love, man. Appreciate you.
Love you, brother.
Love you too, brother. Go eat some cherries. You'll be all right. Make some babies, brother. Make some babies.
Okay, cool. Got you.
Got you.